Chatham looks forward to an eventful 2023. From Wellington, New Zealand, Chatham Rock Phosphate Limited trading on the TSXV exchange under the symbol NZP and on the New Zealand exchange under the symbol CRPs, having advanced on multiple fronts, planning an eventful 2023. The start of Corella phosphate production and the development of the Australian domestic market are the prime objectives for the company in 2023. Meanwhile, the administrative process for the granting of a mining concession on Macadia is expected to continue throughout 2023. Mining at Corella North. We're aiming to start on-site operations at the Corella North mine in Q4 2023. In tandem, marketing into the Australian domestic market will commence with first sales of our high-quality direct application soft rock phosphate to sugarcane and banana growers in Queensland. Corella Fertilizers Cloncurry Distribution Hub will supply road trains with bagged product for growers on the Queensland coast and bulk loads using side-tipping road trains. Establishment of Cloncurry Distribution Hub. We expect to sign the lease for the Cloncurry Distribution Hub on Round Oak Road this month. The development application for the 22-hectare site will then be lodged with Cloncurry Shire Council in Q1 2023. At the Round Oak Road Distribution Hub, phosphate road train from Corella North will be crushed, screened, sorted and, depending on customer requirements, bagged or containerized. Road transport will be the primary mode for delivery to customers from the Round Oak Road Distribution Hub. Sales of phosphate for yellow phosphorus. Following successful trials of Tom Ross sensor-based ore sorting, we're aiming for draft offtake agreements with yellow phosphorus manufacturers by the end of Q3 2023, to be followed in Q4 2023 with trial shipments of samples to potential Asian customers. Commencement of seaborne rock shipments. By Q4 2023, we will start trial shipments of phosphate to seaborne customers in New Zealand, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia, Asia and Europe. With the Round Oak Road Distribution Hub just 300 meters from the Horizon Container Terminal in Cloncurry, it will be a straightforward process to use half-height containers to transport bulk samples shipped from the Port of Townsville. Other transport logistics. In preparation for expanding phosphate rock production to include Corella South, at the rate of 2 million tonne per annum, we expect to complete the design of a new rail line and bulk rail loading facility at Corella North by end Q2 2023. At the same time, our plans for a 5 million tonne per annum phosphate bulk loading in the Port of Townsville will be provided to the Port Authority as part of their review of their 10-year master plan. Exploration program at Corella South. Exploration of the Corella South tenement for phosphate and rare earth elements, subject to grant, will start in H2 2023. Monocalcium phosphate project. Plans for the production of monocalcium phosphate in Cloncurry will continue, commencing with a pilot plant, then an on-site demonstration plant, followed by the construction of the commercial plant. We expect by end Q1 2023 to have reached agreement with a major Australian university to operate the pilot plant. During early 2023, we'll also be looking at alternative monocalcium phosphate production methods using waste phosphoric acid. Lick block manufacture. We have received an expression of interest from a major lick block manufacturer which wishes to co-locate a new plant on the monocalcium phosphate production plant site in Cloncurry. It is expected in H2 2023 to lodge a tender to lease the Cloncurry Shire Council-owned land, subject to rezoning, to erect the monocalcium phosphate plant and the co-located lick block plant. Pacific Rare Earths initiatives. Pacific Rare Earths, with a recent test result to hand, is continuing to study technologies for extraction of rare earth elements from its Corella phosphate, including cider testing to demonstrate one of the methodologies. On the selenium front, we're expecting the granting of the Tambo Exploration Area EPM 28608 in Q2 2023 so we can start exploration for inorganic selenium in the Tullabuk Formation. Meanwhile, work on organic selenium, that commenced in Q4 2022 with researchers at James Cook University at their Townsville and Cairns campuses, will step up in Q1 2023. We aim to have defined suitable organic selenium products by Q4 2023. Corella Mine. Since signing a term sheet on October 21, 2021 to acquire ML90209 from Chinese-owned and controlled Australian Venus Resources Proprietary Limited, Chatham Rock Phosphate has made every effort to close the acquisition. As the acquisition process was continually delayed and frustrated by Australian Venus Resources Proprietary Limited, Chatham Rock Phosphate took action to find additional phosphate resources that could be developed independently of the Australian Venus Resources Proprietary Limited deal. Following a search for readily developed phosphate near to road and rail in August 2022, we applied for the Corella North Area EMP 28589. This area, only 500 meters from road and rail, provides a lower-cost mining option than the Corella mine due to a more attractive overburden ration. Although a more limited resource, Corella North is anticipated to have mine life of up to 8 years at planned production rates. Avenir Macadia Proprietary Limited, a wholly owned Australian subsidiary of Chatham Rock Phosphate, will now seek to proceed to arbitration, as provided for under the Australian Venus Resources Proprietary Limited, Avenir Macadia signed term sheet, to enforce the acquisition of ML90209. Proposed expansion of phosphate rock and rare earth elements production levels. As part of our efforts to source longer-term mine life resources for Corella fertilizers and Pacific rare earths, we have applied for the 100 sub-block 196 square kilometers Corella South Area EPM 28187. Other fertilizer sector opportunities. The company continues to look at other opportunities that include phosphate in other states and territories as well as muriate of potash and developing a unique organic fertigation fertilizer utilizing our soft rock Corella phosphate as the source of phosphorus. Once again, Chatham will be represented at PDAC in March 3rd to 8th, 2023 in Toronto, Canada. This premier event for the world's mineral industry provides the opportunity for the company to meet potential shareholders and institutions that have an interest in phosphate and critical minerals. For further information, please contact Chris Castle, President and Chief Executive Officer, Chatham Rock Phosphate Limited. Phone 6421558185 or chris@crpl.co.nz. Statements about the company's future expectations and all other statements in this press release other than historical facts are forward-looking statements. Such forward-looking statements are based on numerous assumptions and involve known and unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors, including risks inherent in mineral exploration and development, which may cause the actual results, performance, or achievements of the company to be materially different from any projected future results, performance, or achievements expressed or implied by such forward-looking statements. Neither the exchange, its regulation service provider, as that term is defined under the policies of the exchange, or New Zealand Exchange Limited has in any way passed upon the merits of the transaction and associated transactions, and has neither approved nor disapproved of the contents of this press release.